Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Cryptoware. Welcome to another alternate days reverse engineering challenge. As you can see, the difficulty level is pretty low for this challenge. It's very simple, it's very easy. Again, my challenges and my videos are completely focused on beginners so that you can follow me and you can try it out all by yourself also. And I'll share the link of the details of this challenge in the description below. So here few things that we need to see is the language written is C++. The quality is pretty decent. The architecture is 64-bit, and as you can see that this is written in C++, it's been written over here as well. So let's first see the challenge, how it works. So we double click on it and we see that it asks for a pin. So I'll just put 1, 2, 3, 4 and I'll see what detail is it saying. So it says incorrect. The spelling is wrong, but we can ignore that. So we know that if we put the correct pin, we should be getting message such as correct. So this time we are going to use Ghidra. We have used Ghidra before as well. So let's open it. So we have opened Ghidra. So it asks for new active project. So I'll just create a new project and I'll just put it challenge 9 because I think it's challenge 9, and we'll simply open this challenge. So once it opens, I'll click, either you can click on I or you can just import file, and I'll just open this file which is easiest.exe, and it's a very small file so it should not take a lot of time, because if you open an actual malware sample or an other application, they will take a lot of time because they're pretty huge, and this is a very small challenge, and plus the difficulty level is pretty low, so it should not take a lot of time. Still, let it get loaded first, and yes, you can see that it has already loaded. So I'll click on yes for it to get analyzed. We'll choose the default ones and let us get done with it. So this is how the code looks in Ghidra. As I said that this is a very simple and straightforward challenge. We do not have a lot of things to do over here, but still we will just see that we'll go through the code and understand what is happening. So we can see that there is a variable, integer variable, which has been declared over here, local c, which is been set to 0 for now. It asks for pin, as we have already seen that how it asks for pin in the command line, and it is taking input, and the important thing over here is the comparison. That is something that we have also done in x64 debugger also, but there also we have seen that we need to look at the comparisons. So here the comparison is having over here, and you can see that the variable that has been declared before is being compared against this, which is most probably in hex. So if you just hover your cursor over here, you will see that what it looks like in decimal is mentioned over here, which is 8569. So most probably, if the variable, the input that we'll be giving, if the pin is 8569, we should be getting the output as correct or else incorrect, which we already saw. So let's try to run this again and see if we have found the key or not. So you'll just type 8569. Let's just hover. Yeah, 8569. 8569. And yes, it is correct. So we have found the key, we have found the pin, sorry, and it's pretty straightforward. It's very straightforward. We have solved similar kind of challenges before also, which are not that difficult, but these are very easy. So that is what I try to do. Like, I try to make sure that I have kept a combination of easy challenges, medium challenges, and slightly a bit harder challenges so that we can work on all of them. So that's it for today. We'll come up with the next challenge, uh, I think a day after, and I'll come up with more videos more frequently. And please share your feedback in the comments below, and like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And see you in the next video. Thank you so much. Bye.